Welcome back to Outdoor Guys. Today we're going to be doing a video on my bow hunting setup. I shoot the Bowtech Realm SR6. Alright guys, first arrow I'm shooting is the Rage Hypodermic, the new no collar ones. It's a 100 grain head. I'm shooting a Maxima Red 250s Bowtech Realm SR6. I'm shooting at 70 pounds and I got a 26-inch draw. And I'm just going to go over all my accessories that I have on the bow. We'll go over my sight, my rest, stabilizer. We'll go over my arrows. Everything I have on my bow and that I hunt with, I'm going to cover in this video. I've been waiting to do this video for a while and I just felt like the timing was right now. I actually just harvested a nice mature 9-point buck opening day here in Maryland for archery season just about 2 weeks ago. So I'm still pumped about that. I don't have a video for that, guys. Don't ask me why. I don't have an answer for that. I should have definitely got that. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button down for me. Drop a comment and let me know if you guys like to see these types of videos. Give this video a like if you like outdoor. Hit that notification bell too, guys, so you get all my new content first. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this bow. I've been shooting Bowtech since I got into archery about 5 years ago. I have shot other bows and I've always leaned towards the Bowtechs. I just flat out like them. They have the smoothest draw to me. I shoot really good with them and I've never had an issue out of any of my Bowtechs. So let's go ahead and start. We'll start with my strings. I have gas bowstrings. I'm not exactly sure what exact model these are. I got them in flow green though. I'll link them down in the description, the exact model. I think it's the Octane something. I really like these strings. I'm really glad that I made the decision to try them out. I've tried a few other companies and these seem to be really nice strings for the price. I'll link their website down in the description below too, so you guys can check out their strings. From what I hear, they're a newer company, but they're getting some traction. They're getting really popular because they make really good strings. If you haven't bought a custom set of bowstrings, usually the factory ones aren't the best that come, and you get a lot of stretch in them, which moves things. If you're new to archery, compound bows are really tedious, and the less you can eliminate from having to make adjustments and stuff, the better. So it's worth paying a little bit extra money and going with a custom set of strings. That way you have less headaches when tuning a bow and sighting it in. My D-loop, I shoot a kisser. There's my peep. I have the Bowjax limb savers in there. Basically they're for getting vibration out of your bow and making them quieter. I'm a fan of them. I've always shot my bows with Bowjax in them. I just like them. Personal preference thing, but I think they work. Alright, let's go ahead onto my sight. I'm shooting a CBE custom bow equipment single pin sight. Flip it around for you. They discontinued this sight, but I'll link their website down below too, so you guys can check out their newer stuff. This one's a couple years old, but it's built like a tank. I haven't had any issues out of it. I went ahead, let me show you here, and I made, they include like a metal sight tape for you, but I just drew mine on. I like being dead on and knowing that for sure, so I just drew mine on and marked them. But it's a good sight. I really like their sights. I like shooting a single pin. I'm not a multi-pin guy. I know some people shoot a single pin, or they like a whatever your preference is. That's another preference thing, guys. So single pin versus multi-pin, we could get into this forever, but whatever you prefer is fine and whatever works for you. Single for me has been what I like. There's less things to get confused about when you're in that moment and need to make that shot. All right, let's go ahead on to let me show you this too. I don't know if you guys are gonna see this in a day, but they have a light on it and your pin lights up. Okay, pretty cool thing. I'm shooting a Vapor Trail Gen 7 drop away rest. Another awesome piece of equipment. I've never had an issue with the Vapor Trail rest. It's been great. It's absolutely been great. That's another thing you don't really want to skimp on with your bow. You want to definitely have a good, reliable rest. That's what your arrow's sitting on. That's what's going to keep everything accurate. So the rest is very important. I got a bee stinger stabilizer on here. I don't shoot a front stabilizer. I'm just shooting a rear stabilizer. I think this is the 6-inch something hunter. I'll link that down in the video description too. All these guys, all the accessories, everything that I have or go over with my bow and my arrows and stuff, I'll put down in the video description. So if you want to pick any of it up, it'll be right there for you. But yeah, that's my stabilizer setup. And then I have this wrist sling here that I use, which I like. Will go right into my grip. I actually picked this grip up from Dick's. It's a lizard skin. It's for baseball bats. You know, the guys that wrap their handles. It's the same exact stuff. This is lizard skins. This grip can be a bit finicky. So I noticed I had a tendency to like kind of change my grip, which a lot of archers do. And what this grip, they have a cutout here on this SR6. And this grip kind of covers that up. So I'm more consistent with my grip with this tape on, and it just feels better. Bowtech does sell the clutch grips, and they have different thicknesses and angles, so you can pick through them and see which one fits you best. But this has worked great for me. Like I said, it feels good to me. It doesn't really get hot or cold. It's kind of sticky too, so you don't feel like the bow is going to go anywhere. I just really recommend it. If you guys have a Realm SR6, let's see. I did notice too, I know I've heard some people say they don't like the grip on the SR6 because my older bow was the Prodigy, and I came over from the Prodigy, which was definitely a different grip. So if I held up higher on this, I feel like my shots were better and I was more consistent. Alright guys, I had to talk about the cams. They have these little weights in here on their binary cams, and that helps. When you draw the bow, it helps keep it back. I love this bow. Once you get it back, the draw is stiff up front, but once you get it the full draw, it just sits there. And I absolutely think that's huge, especially for a hunting bow. A lot of the times you don't get to shoot right away, so holding the bow back. I'm shooting at 70 pounds. I went from 60 from my Prodigy, and I was able to go up to 70 with this Realm SR6. It's a speed bow, and I have a 26-inch draw. So I have to get my speed any way that I can because I'm stuck with my draw length to what arrows I can shoot and how heavy and all that stuff. So the draw on this bow is awesome now. Like I said, it's stiff up front, but as you come through, it gets easier and easier. Once you get back, it sits there. And that, for me to be able to jump to 70, really increases my chances of getting a pass through. I shoot a Rage no collar hypodermic, 100 grains. My arrows are 27 inches. This bow really helps me have my best chances of harvesting a deer, so it really plays a big part in that. And this bow is actually two bows in one. You can change this flip disc right here to performance mode or comfort. So right now I have it in comfort, so it's a smoother draw. But if you go to performance, you can get a couple more feet per second out of your bow, but it's just a stiffer draw. So some people like that. I like my draw to be comfortable, so I stick with the comfort mode. I love this bow, guys. Flat out. Like I said, the smooth draw is everything to me, and I'm getting speed because of my short draw length. This is the best of both worlds for me. Let me see. What else did I want to go over with you guys? Let me get my arrows. I'm gonna go over my arrows with you guys, and then I'll end this thing. I don't want to make this too long, but I did want to show you what I'm hunting with and what my setup is. I got the tight spot quiver. I'm shooting a Carbon Express Maxima Red 250s, and I have custom white wraps on them. I got the Blazer veins, 2 black and a white. Shooting a nocturnal knock, lighted nocks. I love green. I feel like that's the best color out there. It's the brightest in whatever lighting condition you're in, and it's easy to pick up, and you know right where you hit the deer as soon as that arrow hits. So I love my lighted nocks. I don't shoot my bow with the quiver on it. I just keep this in my bag, and I got my arrows right there in the stand. But if you are shooting a quiver on your bow, the tight spot sits really close to your bow, doesn't hang off or cause any problems like that. Like I said, I'm shooting a Rage no collar hypodermics 2-inch cut. Every deer that I've shot with the Rage no collar hypodermic, I've been able to harvest, and shot placement hasn't always been the best. So I like shooting a bigger diameter broadhead, especially a mechanical. That's my bow hunting setup for you. I wanted to show you guys one more thing. And I did a video on this. This is the Badlands Superday pack. And I'll roll some footage in of the bow on this pack. It straps to the front. I keep my quiver right here on the side. I got my rangefinder, my release, all that happy stuff's in here. But it keeps your hands free climbing in the stand. I like it. I think it's safer. It's real convenient. You don't have to hold your bow or rope your bow up and down and all that stuff. It's a great pack though. Like I said, I did a video on this on my channel. I'll link it down in the video description so you guys can check that out if you're looking for a pack that pretty much does it all. It's comfortable. It keeps kind of the weight on your hips and off your shoulders. Really reliable bag, made by hunters, made for hunters. It's my favorite pack, so if you're looking for one, you can find it down in the video description below. I wanted to show you guys my release too. I shoot the True Ball Assassin release, and it's a wrist strap release. It's nothing fancy. I just prefer these types of releases. There's a ton out there you can choose from, but this is the one I shoot. Haven't had any issues with it, and I feel most comfortable with this release. So this is what I shoot for now. And then the only other thing left to show you guys that's always in my bag is my Vortex rangefinder. And this is the Vortex Ranger 1000. Awesome little rangefinder. I'll link all this stuff in the video description below. Like I said, so if you guys want to try any of this stuff, I'm real particular on my equipment. I only go for the best that I can, and I've never had any issues out of this stuff. So if you're in the market for that, check the video description. Just to go over a little bit of the specs of the Bowtech Realm SR6. It's 32 axle to axle. It has a 6-inch brace height. IBO is 352, and it weighs 4.3 pounds. The Bowtech Realm SR6, it comes in 50, 60, or 70 pounds. And the draw lengths you can shoot on this bow are 25.5 to 30 inches. So if you're looking for a bow, if you're new to archery or not, you got to go shoot this thing. That's what it comes down to. The minute I shot it, I knew I was getting this bow. I really didn't want to get a new bow, but I was coming from the Prodigy. So I think about every 5 years is a good time frame to get a new bow. Technology evolves so much in a couple years, it's crazy. But I'm going to be holding on to this bow for a while. It's the perfect bow for me. There's nothing that I don't like about it. Like I said, the grip can be a little finicky, but that was a quick fix with wrapping this grip up, and I haven't had an issue with it at all since. This Bowtech Realm SR6 retails for $1,099, and you can go and head over to bowtecharchery.com and check these bows out. They got a bunch of different colors you can customize the bow in. Pretty cool stuff over there. So if you're looking to buy one, go check them out. They got all the specs. They got more information on them than I gave you. The main goal with this video was to show you guys my setup. So if you want to look into it deeper, I'll link Bowtech's website down in the video description below so you guys can check that out. Or if you want to pick one up, you can go there and find a dealer that carries your bow near you, and you can grab one. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more videos like this, drop a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to. Make sure you smash that subscribe button down for me. Give this video a like if you like hunting videos. Ring that notification bell too so you get all my new content first. You have officially been outdoored.